Today, we are going to be talking about the brand new changes coming to the Stumble Guys Stumble Pass. Before you guys question what I'm talking about, if you guys go in the news tab, there's this community survey that has this screenshot within the survey, showcasing a new Stumble Pass and a new format for the entire thing. So now we're gonna go over this survey together because I honestly have not looked at this fully, and I just saw this screenshot and I was like, let's make a video out of it. So it says we're planning to update the Stumble Pass. Our goal is to improve the visuals so the distinctions between premium and free is clear, and understand how you earn each. Okay, I don't know that Stumble Guys really needs this so far, but hopefully they're adding new things. We also want it to be easier to know what the final milestone grand prize is. Okay, I guess that makes sense, including a new wheel containing stumblers that can only be in the Stumble Pass. Ooh, that's exciting. That is very exciting. As you can see in the screenshot, it says that this is going to be the grand prize, and it has the premium pass logo over it. And it also looks like you can skip tiers just like the normal Stumble Pass. Honestly, I don't know if this screenshot makes a whole lot more sense than what we have currently. And then let's see, how interested would you be seeing the new Stumble Pass in the future release? I would say somewhat interested. They haven't sold me on it quite yet. It goes on in this survey to show more screenshots of possible Stumble Pass changes, and I think this version looks way cleaner than the last. How appealing are the visuals for the following Stumble Pass? I like this one better than the current one, I will say. I would say somewhat appealing. So apparently they're not completely set in stone on what the Stumble Pass will be changed to, but here's another version. You got like the honey drop tiles, and Mr. Stumble completes them step by step. Personally, this one confuses me. How appealing are the visuals? Maybe if it was bigger and like more clear, I would say it's better than what we saw before, but I would say I'm indifferent on this one. Battle Pass wheel. Interesting. I didn't know this was a battle pass. I thought it was a Stumble Pass. So continuing, we have another variation, which is similar to our current Stumble Pass. But what's confusing about this one is the Premium Pass label is at the bottom, but the Premium Pass is at the top. So this one confuses me because the free stuff is here, and then the Premium here, but the label is over here. I really don't understand why they're completely changing visually how it looks, to be honest. I understand the contents. I think the contents should be completely revamped. No one cares about tokens, and no one cares about the common spins and all that junk. But, like, visually, I don't know that it needs to change all that much, to be honest. And then it shows us what we saw at the beginning. I think I like this one the most. I don't know. It's kind of confusing because you have a progress bar here, and then it kind of jumps from one to another. I might just be used to what we already have, but I feel like as long as the contents changes, then we don't need all this, although the screenshots are cool. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It just seems a little bit unnecessary. I would say that this is, I'm indifferent on it. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So next up is going to be the most important question of the entire survey, which is which of these options is the best? So it shows all the different options for the Stumble Pass, and let's take a look one more time. So at the top, we have the split, so you got free and paid, and then it's kind of confusing because not every tier you're going to get a free variation. So you have some of these that are paid for, and then some of these that aren't, which I'm on the fence about, to be honest. And then we have the second option here, which I like better than the first one, I think, because it showcases it here. And then you have very clear difference between what's paid and what's free. And then it has the grand prize over here on another tab, I believe, which I think so far, I think this one is better than this one. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, I'm sticking with my decision. And then we have option 3, which is similar to what we currently have. But I feel like the premium sign being down here and displaying the grand prize here, kind of confusing. So in my opinion, option number 2 better than 3. And then for option number 4, I think this one is too small. Like, if you are showcasing like the grand prizes or whatever, I feel like you want it to be bigger. Like, I like the idea, though, for sure. I think this concept could be better, but I think my favorite is option number 2. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think is the coolest? Because they're all going to have the same contents. They just want it to look the best. So, I don't like option 1, to be honest. Option 2 is my favorite. Option 3 is fine with some tweaks, but it's basically what we already have. And then option 4 would be really cool if they showcased the items better, I feel like. Because it doesn't tell us whether these are, like, emotes or footsteps or whatever. I guess, does it show on these? Yeah, it does. It doesn't show here, though. So that would be my main concern with that option. Because, like, these are so zoomed out. It says premium, but it doesn't say what it is. Because, like, obviously the banana footsteps are a footstep, but it doesn't show like it would in one of these ones. But overall, I think the best is going to be this. Let me know if you guys agree down in the comments. And yeah, let's see if there's anything else. So unfortunately, that was the end of the survey, but I will leave a link to the survey down in the description if you'd like to fill it out and give your own feedback. But what I will say is that I feel like the Stumble Pass needs revamping in terms of content and not just visually. So if anyone at Scopely is watching this video, listen to my feedback. What needs to be changed is the skins that are in the Stumble Pass. Not only that, you could change like the emotes and stuff as well, but the biggest problem, in my opinion, is like the contents of it. No one wants a common or better or a rare or better over and over and over again. And I understand that you're adding that Stumble Pass wheel or whatever, but it would be so easy for you guys to make like tier 1 be different from tier 2 to be different from tier 5, etc., etc. All you would have to do, really, is make, like, tier 1 be a lucky wheel spin. You could have a moon stash wheel spin. You could have a showboat wheel spin. You could have a World Cup spin, a Halloween spin. You see where I'm going? Like, you can incorporate all the stuff that you've had in the past without having to make it boring and boring and boring and boring. Because no one wants to collect 10 tokens and 50 gems just to get nothing with it. Because tokens are basically useless right now, and the best thing you can get from a rare or better is boring. Like, none of the cool skins are in these existing wheels. Like, if you spin a common, chances are it's gonna be boring. Like, let's take a look. Like, these are old Kitka skins, and Scopely knows this, but they just really haven't added anything to it. Like, even this epic, sure, it's cool, but imagine you got the skin that I'm using right now. That would be insane, right? And I understand Scopely needs to, like, make money and whatever, but I feel like the people only buy the Stumble Pass for these last 2 tiers. Everything starting from tier 1, I mean, maybe the first skin, this one's kind of weak, but, like, from tier 2 to tier 25 or whatever, it's just junk, you know? Like, for dedicated players, at least, it doesn't mean much. So, in my opinion, you need to revamp the entire thing and not just visually. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and use code BabyYoda in the item shop. And again, let me know which of the, I think, 4 options there were, is your favorite. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.